This happened 2 years ago, on Halloween night of 2023. I'm 25 now, but back then I was 22. And I had no idea that a simple trick-or-treat run would turn into one of the most terrifying nights of my life. That day had already been exhausting. I work in the community, so I spent hours running a festival. Kids laughing, parents cheering, games everywhere, dodgeball, costume contests, trivia for candy. Fun? Yes, but completely draining. Around 6 p.m., I finally got home, ready to call it a night. That's when my little sister called. Savannah, she's 15, asked me to take her and my 11-year-old nephew, Jackson, trick-or-treating. Our parents didn't want to go, and apparently neither did Jackson's. So, as usual, it fell on me to be the cool big brother. I didn't feel like moving, but I couldn't say no. I threw on some clothes, drove over, and picked them up. Savannah was dressed as Raven from Teen Titans, white face makeup and all. Jackson was Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. They were hyped, full of energy. I just hoped I could keep up. We drove to a busy neighborhood, perfect for candy. Everyone was friendly. Kids ran from house to house. One older man even gave them hot dogs and sodas instead of candy, saying proteins were better for growing bodies. I couldn't help but admire that. Everything felt normal, safe, fun. But then, it wasn't. On the walk back to the car, the neighborhood had quieted. Fewer people, less noise, darker streets. That's when I saw it. Across the street, in a yard with no porch light, stood a figure. All black, hooded cloak, dark clothing underneath, a mask hiding the entire face. I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman, but I could feel their eyes on us. I whispered to Savannah and Jackson, "Stay close. Don't stare, but look, there. That person looks suspicious." "It's just someone trying to scare people," he said. She went silent. She knew I wasn't joking. Especially since I had a Glock in my backpack, and she knew it. We kept walking. The figure followed, staying a distance behind but never stopping. Every few steps I glanced back, still there, watching. Then I heard it. Heavy footsteps, boots hitting concrete, faster than ours, closer. I turned around and froze. The figure was closer now. Tactical vest, tactical boots, black pants tucked in. Full spandex mask covering the face. No identity, just purpose. And they were following us. I whispered, "Do not stop walking. Do not look back. They're behind us. Keep moving." We kept walking, occasional glances back. They stayed the same distance, but never stopped. When we reached the car, they were still coming. I pulled out my Glock, pointed it at them. "Why are you following us?" I demanded. The figure froze, lifted their hands, removed the mask. It was a woman, early 30s, blank face, empty. "Why are you following us?" I repeated. "I'm an undercover cop. I got a report of a break-in. I saw you. Looked suspicious. Lower your weapon or I'll arrest you for threatening an officer." Something didn't make sense. Tactical gear, hooded cloak, silent stalking. And now this story? Still, I lowered my gun, unwilling to escalate things with the kids. "If you're undercover, why wear tactical gear and a cloak?" I asked. "What was the point of this?" No answer. Just her eyes. Cold. Irritated. Then, a smile. Creepy. Unsettling. "If you didn't have that gun, tonight would have ended very differently for you." Then I saw them. 4 figures emerging from between the houses. Tactical gear. No cloaks. Faces covered. Emotionless. Walking toward us. "Get in the car," I told Savannah and Jackson, never taking my eyes off them. Once they were inside, I jumped in, locked the doors, and drove off. Behind me, the first woman still smiled. The others just stared, soulless. The ride home, silent. Kids in shock. Me in disbelief. I kept wondering, why us? Why follow us in a crowded neighborhood? It didn't end there. A few days later, a text from an unknown number. No words, just a picture. My car, in my own apartment parking lot. They knew where I lived. Police took the report. Couldn't investigate without a direct threat. Typical. I went back to the house. No break-in had happened. The undercover cop story? Fake. All of it. But they somehow knew me. My number, my address. Had they been watching us? Planning something? Me being armed probably threw them off. The experience haunted me. Therapy. Ring camera. Cautious living. 2 years later, nothing else. Silence. But every Halloween night, I still feel eyes watching me from the dark. So take this away. Always watch your surroundings. Sometimes the monsters aren't wearing cheap costumes. They're organized. They're waiting. And they might just be watching you. Being armed that night probably saved our lives.